Look at challenges such as reviewing an NDIS decision or heading to the AAT, the Administrative Appeals Tribunal. So what to do when you're not happy with a plan? You can submit a participant information access, which is also called a PIA request, to identify the information the LAC and planner used to build the plan to ensure all relevant documentation was available to the planner. So make sure everything was loaded up and that the LAC has interpreted the information as you provided it. A PIA response time is 28 days according to the Participant Service Guarantee. And if you're not satisfied with the information received from the PIA, you can request freedom of information. Another acronym is for that one is an FOI. There may, however, be some cost involved in this. So you should check the information the NDIS have published under their information publication scheme and the Freedom of Information Disclosure Log to see if what you're looking for is already available. You can request an internal review of a plan within 3 months of the plan, if from the beginning of the plan, if that plan is not meeting your needs and you need to seek additional supports. If you do not agree with the internal review decision, you can appeal that decision at the Administrative Appeals Tribunal within 28 days of receiving the decision letter. So the internal review application, an internal appeal, as we mentioned earlier, was previously known by several other names, one of those an S100. You'll need to insert the plan date you are seeking a review about and the decision you are appealing. This information should be included in the letter that accompanies your new plan and giving you instructions of what to do if you disagree or you do not agree with any or all of the planning decisions. You can also find your NDIS plan, including this letter, on the portal, which you can print to a PDF. Some people have not received their planning letter for some reason. It just hasn't arrived in the mail, so you can actually look on the portal. It's important to include as much detail as possible about why you want the decision reviewed, explain why the supports are reasonable and necessary, and double check the 10 steps in our NDIS plan tips fact sheet. Insert the date from the decision was made and the date that you received the plan. And this is really important because you need to action that within a time frame. So be clear on the date. Identify the impact of the decision on the participant family. Review your carer and participant impact statements and consider if there's been a change in circumstances. Clearly state the outcome you are seeking and identify why the plan is not meeting the needs and what you are requesting will meet the needs. Review all information related to the scheduled review in order to determine any need for additional evidence. And you can access our NDIS internal review guide on our website.
So if we look at what's been happening at the AAT, these are from the dates July 22 to May 23, and these are the review caseload reports. And we can see that the proportion of applications in relation to which the decision under the review changed is at 77%. So this says that the majority of planning decisions appealed were actually changed in some ways. It doesn't say how they were changed, but the fact that such a large percentage were changed is quite encouraging. We have the guide to the AAT tribunal steps, as we mentioned, on our website, and you can also call to discuss this with one of our coordinators directly.